everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? I hope each one of you out there is being safe, healthy and having a very good time with your family. So, all you people from the 90s, raise your hand and say yay! I'm just joking, guys. So in today's video I'm going to talk about something which is related to 90s. Yeah, I'm also a 90s kid. As you can see, I'm all dressed up in the vibe. Today I'm going to show you one of the most favorite looks from the 90s. So let's get into the video and let's see what it is. Yeah, that's the vibe. All we 90s kid. Me too. I'm a 90s kid and I love every bit of me growing up in the 90s. Wonderful time we have seen. I hope all you guys from the 90s kids would agree with me. We have seen one of the most wonderful transformations happening from a cordless phone to a mobile and now on YouTube. So we have seen it all. So we are a blessed generation. We have seen lots and lots of manifolds changing hands of technology. So today I'm not here to talk about technology, but yes, I am here to recreate one of the most worn looks in the 90s by the girls, by the ladies, and that is a warm nude tone, a matte tone. So today I'm going to try and recreate that look for you. I hope you enjoy that look and recreate for yourself, and let's get back into the memories of our 90s. All of you who are new to this channel, I welcome you all, and I really appreciate if you would kindly take a moment and do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that any new video when I post, you are notified. If you like the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and do share this video and give me your valuable comments. I really appreciate that. So without wasting further time, let's get into the video. We are all set to start our makeup, but a pro tip to all you ladies out there, whoever is starting to do the makeup, make sure your skin is super clean and properly exfoliated, and you must exfoliate your skin an hour prior to your makeup, or preferably 2 hours, because once we exfoliate, the blood circulation goes really fast and sometimes our face starts to look little bit chubby cheeks at the moment like mine. Let's start with our lips. Our lips should be always prepped nicely. Nice lip balm or anything that's available to you, a Vaseline or any moisturizer cream or any oil will work. Before you start your makeup, you must hydrate your lips so that once your makeup is done, they are all soft and supple. This is a must. If you are doing your makeup, you must take care of your under eyes. Once you use these creams to hydrate your eyes, all those fine lines and all those little tiredness and everything will be taken care by this cream. It will soothe those areas before we fill in with any other makeup. They will fill it and make them look smooth and hydrated. So never forget your under eye cream, and you must massage it very gently and press it down inside nicely so that they settle in those lines and relax them before you put on the actual makeup. Serum, I'm sorry, I am still not that pro, so you need to dab this serum. Of course we are going for the matte look, but we need to keep our skin still hydrated and plump and fresh so that it should not dry out too much. So prepping is the most important step for anybody who is doing their makeup. They should before first hand prep their skin nicely, keep it supple, soft and hydrated. So once your canvas is clean and clear, the makeup will come up very beautifully. To serum, the next step is to moisturize your skin properly. And be careful that you should not rub your skin. The process, your hands should be really soft in putting all these prep materials or the stuff you can just give a nice massage so that it just brings little circulation, especially to this area. So guys, the best key to have a wonderful makeup is to take care of your skin. If your skin feels healthy from within, the makeup comes out beautifully on your skin. So prepping your skin is a must for everyone. I do stress everybody must take care of their skin, makeup or no makeup, but your skin should be taken care very nicely. So let's go to the next step. The next step is to put the foundation, and you must take care that you are going for a tone which is quite similar to your skin tone, because if you go too light with the foundation, it makes you look too white and not too natural. And right now here we are just going for a very natural and a very nude kind of a look, so you must preferably go for a shade. Anyways, I prefer going to a shade which is really the closest to my skin tone, and I prefer using my hands for blending for a more natural look rather than going for a brush, because sometimes brush can also make your skin too dry, but I generally prefer using my hands during the makeup. I think the blending is seamless, and with the warmth of our hands palm, and I think so, just personal take on that, I feel that the blending is more easy for me, and it's fuss free and it's evenly divided. So whatever you're comfortable in, if you're comfortable with the brush, if you're comfortable with the sponge, whatever it is, you must go with that. I feel comfortable with my fingers, so hence my fingers. Foundation, don't forget to blend it nicely, don't forget to press it nicely onto your skin so that it absorbs nicely, and you can make a buildable coverage or to your medium according to the skin type, skin issues. We can go for the foundation. I have used this matte poreless foundation. Generally I am the one who loves dewy and glowy foundation that give you a little bit of natural glow, but as we are going for a matte look, so I thought why not go for a matte foundation. The next step is to conceal any imperfection, or if you have any blemishes, dark spots or anything, time to do concealing. We take a brush, sponge, and we need to brighten the areas and hide the. So today I have taken a dry sponge to blend the makeup, as I just want to keep it more natural and not too glowy or dewy. You must blend your products nicely. In makeup, the most important thing is how much blending you can do. The more blendable things or the makeup you can do, the more fine and refined your makeup will look. So blending is the key. If you can blend your makeup nicely, I think so that will also enhance the caliber of your makeup. The next thing is I'm using another concealer in a lighter tone to highlight the high points of my skin. And this will bring little brightness on the face, and the face looks little bright at the right areas. I could never think that one day I'll be doing a YouTube video on teaching a makeup, because I was back in the days in the 90s, I was a total tomboy, and I think that was a culture. Mostly girls that days, they were into those kind of baggies and blues in their vibes of being a total tomboy thing. So I was one of them. I could never imagine that one day I'll be doing this, but yes, I did figure out the femininity in me, and today I am doing it with you. Now I'm going to lightly powder my face, because the concealers tend to set quickly. I'm going to put a little bit of powder to set my eyes where I have put the concealer. You can dab the powder first on your palm, and then you can put it on your face to set your face lightly. I'm going to dab it everywhere, so that as we are going for a matte finish, any excess shine from the pep skin procedure should fade off. The next step which we are going to is to contour slightly. By contouring, we get a little bit structure to our face, and a little bit of warmth comes on, and it looks beautiful. So now I'm going to again take my sponge, or preferably maybe a buffing brush. So let's buff it. I like to buff it towards my hairline, so that it gives more of a natural look. It's kind of little awkward for me to talk and do this, but yeah. Once you have to contour, the very easy trick for finding your hollows is this. Just make a fish face or a whistle face or a pout. So now we are going to contour our nose. The ones who already have a slim nose, they really don't need to contour that much. It's generally to chisel up that bone area of your nose to make it look a little slimmer. So the girls or anyone out there who is doing and already have a little chisel nose, you don't need to do much of it, because otherwise it will make it more slimmer and looks more sharp. And sometimes too sharp nose also doesn't look too well. So you must go as per your facial features, which technique needs to be followed and which not to be, because that's only makeup is its on each. Alright guys, so now we are going to bake our face a little. By baking, it just brighten up your area, and you can just feel that shine. And also, once we are doing some eyeshadow stuff, so the fallouts are also taken care of, and it just brightens beautifully the area. Don't worry if you look too weird, but that's the process. Using a matte palette by Morphe, I'm going to take a nude color, the skin nude color, that is going to be the base color. We'll just make a crease slightly, As I have told you, it is going to be a natural nude kind of a tone, so we are just going to go for the warm tones, the nude tones. So here I'm just trying to build up a little tone by tone kind of a thing. Be very cautious of not putting the color once at the go, because then trust me, it's going to be really hard for you to blend, as they leave the strong crease and then it becomes a headache to blend those things. Once we have deposited the color, we'll take a little more color on the buffing brush and we'll try to just soften all of it up to make it look more even. Your strokes should be very even and your hand should be very light. Once you're doing the makeup, your hand strokes should be very light, and of course you can build it up, but I would suggest that you must start with a light hand, because then it's easy for you to recorrect any mistakes or any faults which we can make sometimes, because of doing with a heavy hand, the correction become a task for us. So I'll suggest that you must go with a heavy soft hands and very feathery touch to your brushes, so that first of all it will make your makeup look as natural as possible, and then the blending becomes easy. If we take with the heavy hand, the color will be picked up more, and then the blending becomes very difficult and time consuming as well. So this is my base shade. I have taken a nude brown. Now I'm going to not do much about it. I'm just going to line a little bit of a darker tone of a brown on my upper lash lines. So let's go to that. I have taken a darker tone of brown. I hope it is visible, this one. I am going to just line my upper lash line to give little depth and dimension, so that it just looks blended and very natural. At the same time, it's giving us some dimension to the eyes. We'll repeat the same process on the other eye. And blend it out a little bit. So now once we have deposited the color, we'll make sure that everything is blended properly, and we are having no harsh lines, and it's looking seamlessly natural to us. The colors should be all blended properly, like we are in a marriage, all in sync with each other. So I think so this is the kind of color variation I wanted. It's simple, easy and super easy. Now I'm going to dust off my excess powder. Now once we have placed the shadows, we are going to dust off the excess powder from our face, the one which was baking. By placing this, your face stays a little safe from any fallouts, and you can correct it so that your base is not disturbed. Also, you can create the shape, the kind of shape, which the lifted shape which we want, you can create by creating a line through these powders, so you know where to stop and where you need to go. It will just give you one direction from where you can just uplift the shadow or where you have to push it out. So that's also one trick that baking helps you in. Thing which we are going to do is we are going to tight line our upper lash, and we are going to tight line the lower lash. I'm somebody who cannot stay without my kohl or my kajal. If you want to skip the step, you can. The thing is, we are going to
just at the corners of this. I'm not going to use my liner or something because I think to blend this thing looks more natural and more collaborated. If you are somebody who loves liner, you can also skip the kajal and put a liner, but I just wanted to look all very natural and all blended, so I'm using a kajal only. You can go ahead, you can use liners. If someone who are out there who love liners, they can just go with the liners. So now I have lined this thing, I am going to blend it. To blend this thing outwards and creating a edge almost like a liner, but it's going to be more on natural side. Like you can see, it's not very harsh and it's all collaborated, and it's going to give you a very natural kind of a feel, and your eyes will also not feel too tired, because sometimes when we have to put on makeup for a longer time with liners, our eyes start to be a little dry after some time. So this thing will help you with that. So as you can see, I have blended it out. I am going to do the same on the other side. You have seen I have blended all outwards, creating a shape, a lifted shape. So this will look more natural, and I kind of love this look that you can wear it every day. So let's go on to mascara. Not to mention that the colors which we have used on the top lash line, we are going to blend down also and just create a seamless kind of a harmony going on. So the same shades which I have used on my upper lash line, I am using them on my bottom lash line to just kind of look all things even and together. I need to put on a little bit of mascara to give that lifted look. And I love mascaras, they make your eyes look so beautiful. I cannot do without mascara. So we are done with the eyes makeup. Let's do a little bit of highlighting and little bit of blush, which is very natural. So stick with me. Right guys, so I'm going to add just a little bit of highlighter and just a little tinge of highlighter on my high points, so that you get just that natural flush of glow. Here I'm going to add a little tinge of natural glow color, a mix of peach and a pinkish blush, so that it adds that subtle glow on your face. And you can just run it through your face to give a more natural finish. So that's going to be the blush for us. Little bit of warmness to our face. Where I have contoured, I'm going to lightly add the bronzer to give it a little bit of more natural and a sun-kissed kind of a look. Very slightly, I'm going to warm up my face. Don't forget your neck, so that whole of the thing looks seamless. And in the end, the last is you just take a little bit of bronzer, dust it off, and you can just run it through your face so that everything looks well blended and there are no harsh lines of anything, and everything looks clean and well balanced. We are done. Last thing which I'm going to do, I'm going to add on to this nude matte shade. And I'll get ready and see you soon in a bit.
Alright guys, so this is the final look. As you can see, I am tied up in the traditional 90s style. So if you enjoyed the video, please do give me a thumbs up and do let me know down below the comment box how did you find it. Do recreate the 90s favorite look and don't forget to tag me on my Insta handle, and I would really appreciate the ones who are new to my channel. Kindly take a moment to subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon, and do give me a thumbs up if you really enjoyed the video. See you next time. Till then, bye bye.